Hear you, this is Lord Potato. This is a new what if that I'm gonna do. Um, this what if is what if Naruto was had, or should I say had a reincarnation? Well, the reincarnation of Sung Wong, Song Jin-Woo. Uh, Shit, I fucked up the name, didn't I? Oh god, I fucked up the name. Well, from solo leveling player. Yeah, solo leveling. That's what he's gonna have. He's also gonna have Asta's powers, the demon, and the anti-magic. And for fuck's sakes, I picked Sam's. Oh no. So, what's just gonna happen is he has 3 different reincarnations from 3 different worlds in total. Just because overpoweredness can't be more overpowered, okay? Well, I mean more overpoweredness, yes. Fun. Destruction. If you never read solo leveling, then I'll just give you a little review. Solo leveling is a person that kind of had a second chance, became overpowered, became S rank hunter. Almost said ninja. No, S rank hunter, and his powers are necromancer, shadow necromancer, and all that. Which, of course, Naruto is gonna probably have the ability, or I want to change it to have another one. Maybe. If you don't know anything about Black Clover, it's legit just magic. Everyone has magic except for Asta. He has anti-magic, which is from the demon, and he can just cut through any magic. Yes, even demon magic. If you read the latest manga, well, spoiler alert, rip. Oh, rip. Sam's is a skeleton that likes to make puns, that fights the kid named Kara or Frisk, which you're the player of who you play, Frisk or Kara, whichever is a guy or girl, I don't fucking care. Sam's hated when you kill his brother. He gets angry and decides to destroy you in the game. And if you manage to beat him, then he just walks away for a little bit and then dies. It's pretty sad if you pick him. But I mean, he would just fuck you over. So yeah. Also, this is not a AU Sam's, so this is not different. This is just the original Sam's. Yes. I just want to say that because I feel like some people won't even understand solo leveling because I don't even know how many people read it. I was also gonna probably instead of solo leveling, I don't know if people have read this webtoon name. I think it's a webtoon. It's called fuck. Oops, I fucked that up. Let me. So the webtoon I was gonna probably do was called Tales of Gods and Demons. I don't know if anyone read that. If not, then I'm just gonna do solo leveling because I don't think anyone had read that. Yeah, I mean I read it because I was bored one day and I just started reading the whole 400 chapter. Pretty easy, but yeah. If you can hear raining and my music isn't loud enough, it's raining outside, and of course there's thunder and my freaking Wi-Fi for my music kind of goes out. So yeah. Uh so yeah. Let's begin. So the whole Nine Tails attack still happens. Oh, let me rewind before and rewind before doing that. Naruto is born, yes. Naruto just has yellow hair. Still has yellow hair and all that. Menma's born and Naruto's born. Fuck sakes, my music keeps. Dang it! Wait, let me do something. Oh, I forgot to mention. I forgot this is the 200 subscriber special. Yes. I just wanted to. Since I got 200 subscribers, I just checked on it today, and I just had 206 or something, probably. And Not gonna lie. What the fuck? I'm not even finished with Godslayer, and I'm over here have to make another one special. Since I think this is what mostly what if YouTubers does. Probably. I'm. Yeah, I always see that whole thing. Yeah. And also, yeah, since I already finished the what if Naruto was the son of Madara, grandson of Hashirama, and the others, I already finished that one. And yeah, I just noticed I fucked up, and I just gave Sasuke the reincarnation of Indra, and I fucked up with that. My brain wasn't working at that time. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Sorry. I'm sorry, Zachary. I fucked that up. Oh, shit. If you want me to do a redo of the goddamn water, because I feel like I'm gonna have to do it because I fucked up the names, and I fucked up that. Yeah. Shit. Damn it. Whatever. So let's begin. Of Naruto and all that. Naruto is born. Menma and Narui are born, and so Ashura was about to go into Naruto's reincarnation, the new reincarnation. The problem is, when he was about to go, three others decided to appear and actually block Ashura's reincarnation. Now, of course, you already know the three of them: Asta, Sung Jin-Woo, yes, and Sam. So yes, so that's them, and it's called. So Minato and Kushina love all three of her three kids. Yes, they didn't hate him because it's not gonna be a neglection. So yeah, but I actually want to change something from neglections and all that. I mean, still gonna be neglected and all that. Naruto's still gonna be neglected, but not by his two parents. So Naruto is born and all that, and the masked man still comes. Um, he goes and grabs Naruto. Of course, Minato goes to go get Naruto and gets his three kids to save. And of course, Kushina gets distracted. The Nine Tails comes out, destroys almost everything. And of course, um, Minato managed to stop the Nine Tails and was about to seal it into two of his kids. So of course, he's doing the shit. How the fuck? Death. He's gonna about to use death. The jutsu. For some reason I was gonna say random rebirth. No, not that. Damn it. The Shinigami. Yes. Shinigami. He was using the Shinigami to put the two different nine tails into the Narui and Menma. He was also gonna give like more of the nine tails into Naruto, but then he just gave it to Menma and Narui. And of course, Kushina and Minato stopped the claw from killing both of their children when they steal them. And Naruto was left out, but sure, he's there, yeah. And of course, Hiruzen gets there and he just says, Minato, no! Sorry, I had to do a voice of an old grandpa. Minato, are you okay? And Minato just tell him, Hiruzen, please take care of my three children. And you see here, Hiruzen's gonna do a shitty job, but sure. He's like, oh, three children? Okay, got it. Kushina, please take care of all three of them. He's actually gonna be taking care of two people. I'm... Yeah, so Naruto is actually gonna be neglected by Hiruzen. Since Naruto still has those whisker marks. Yes. So Naruto is gonna have the whisker marks, but Menma and Narui are not gonna have the whisker marks. So yeah. Of course, those are just hairs. Yeah, I know how to get rid of them. So yeah, since what's it called, the Nine Tails was still able to kiss, and he was pissed. The what's it called, the angry Kurama's angry, and so he's gonna fuck up Menma's chakra and all that. But Narui, she has the good side. And Naruto. Naruto is just gonna be neglected by Hiruzen. Hiruzen's gonna take care of Narui and Menma, but he's gonna neglect Naruto, so of course he will just give him a little bit of money and not really care, put him in apartments, while Menma and Narui are actually gonna live with Hiruzen. The whole fact about the Nine Tails and all that, Hiruzen does say that the Nine Tails will be Naruto, and doesn't say anything about Narui and Menma, because he already knows Don's just gonna spit it out or something. But Donzo wasn't the one that was gonna do it, because he already knows that Menma and Narui are the Nine Tails, but he was about to do that until someone in like say it was not Sasuke. It was in the Ninja Academy, not Ninja Academy, in the Shinobi side and all that. How the cancel and all that. And so one of them, one of the Shinobi side, kind of spit out that Naruto's the Nine Tails, but Naruto is not the Nine Tails. He is completely different. Also, the Ashura is in what's it called, Narui. I always put the Ashura in Narui, because you see here, I rather just punch Menma in the face. I don't know why, it's just like Menma, Beetle. I don't know. So yeah, no, on my what if Naruto can summon creatures, it's not Menma, it's Minato instead of Narui, since yeah. But never mind. Okay, so in this one, yes, Narui is gonna have the Ashura reincarnation. Sasuke is not gonna have the end of the. He's gonna have a sister named Suki, or should I say Izumi. What the hell did I call her again before Suki and all that? Izumi. He's gonna have a sister named Izumi, who's gonna have the Indira reincarnation. Huh? You're wondering, wait, why the fuck? Because fuck off. Because Sasuke doesn't have any reincarnation, so fuck off. Because fuck it. So that happens, and what's it called? Naruto is right now just getting beaten up by the villagers, attacked by almost everyone, and yeah, and Naruto doesn't like this, how the villagers just beat him up for no reason. Naruto does not know why the reason is. So Naruto was about 5 years old. At 6 is when they started just try to attack Naruto, full on kill Naruto, because that was the Ninth Tail. Narui and Menma does not know Naruto is their brother. Even how Naruto's name is Naruto Uzumaki, with Menma and Narui are named Uzumaki also. So yeah. But yeah, they are trying to kill Naruto, the villager, so let's say that no, not even Genny. Genny doesn't know about the Nine Tails and all that. So it was tuning, so about 5 tuning and 3 tunings. What the hell that's a tuning? No. Yeah, a Jonin. So it's 3 Jonins and 5 tunings that are going to go kill Naruto, and maybe just 1 Genin, because he sees as probably fun to kill a kid. So Naruto is 6 years old, and it's the birthday of him and his other 2 siblings. He doesn't know about his other 2 siblings, but yeah. So they go and try to kill Naruto. Naruto's trying to hide, but of course he can't. And a bunch of crowd just crowded over him, start trying to kill him. And when that was gonna happen, they managed to kill Naruto. But before Naruto dying, Naruto saw a screen popped up and says, "Would you like to become a?" Wait, should I? I was gonna say, "Would you like to become a player?" and all that, since there's no temple and all that. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. It's a screen popped up and says, "Would you like to become a player? Say it now, or your heart will stop." And Naruto just says, "Would you like to become a player?" And Naruto said, and like unconscious, "Yes." And it does it, and Naruto is just laid there. But some of the root ambus manage to see Naruto, and you see here, root ambus aren't terrible. And Don's already tell that Naruto's not the Nine Tails, but everyone's too retarded. So yeah, some root almost just grabbed Naruto and saw that there was a bunch of kunais on him. But of course, Naruto isn't dead. Naruto's alive. So they bring him to the hospital. And yeah. And not hospital, but the root hospital. The root Umbu hospital base. There's a hospital there underneath. And yeah. Danzo there stepped into the door and all that. And the Ambu that was healing Naruto and all that. Danzo just says, "So how's he doing?" The Ambu said, "He looks like he's healing a little bit. Even how he doesn't have the Nine Tails, it just must be the Uzumaki blood." He's like, not Haruzen, I mean Danzo. Danzo was like, interesting. Interesting, of course. I see, so he doesn't have the Nine Tails, but of course he has the Uzumaki blood. Okay. Now, Danzo does not. He did kind of work with Orochimaru, but since Orochimaru did try to betray him and try to take a it's called try to betray them all that, but Danzo did kind of manage to stop him and easily um, threw him out with a bunch of almost killing him. But you know how Orochimaru is; he managed to slip away. So Naruto is waking up. He sees the bright light, and one of the Ambos that was right next to him, just like he asked one of the other Ambos to go get Danzo, and Danzo's like, "You may come in." And the Ambo says, "Lord Danzo, it seems that Naruto has woken up." And Danzo says, "Okay." So they both body flicker back over there, and they see Naruto woken up, and he says, "What the heck just happened?" So, of course, he's a player, but I'm actually gonna give the power player when he turns 7. So I won't actually do any commands yet of him training right now. When he becomes 7, he will start training. And so Naruto is confused of what the heck is going on. But Danzo says, "Hello there, kid. My name is Danzo." And Naruto's like, "Oh, you must be. I'm sorry, Lord Danzo. I'm sorry, Danzo." And Danzo's like, "No, you do not have to apologize. And my boy, you see here, you are fine. It's okay. No one's gonna hurt you." And Naruto's like, "Oh." And of course, Naruto is like fearful of the villagers because they almost tried to kill him. And so they kind of did bring back Naruto back to his apartments, and of course his apartment is trashed and all that by the villagers. And also the villagers did kind of celebrate Menma and Naruto's birthday. So yeah. So that happening. Also, the ramen guy is the only one that's OG, and I'm gonna always keep him as the good guy. So yeah. Before they almost went back, they kind of did tell Naruto if he wants some ramen. So Naruto did eat some ramen and all that. So that happened. Let's do a 1 year time skip. So Naruto was confused that day of the screen. He's now 7. And some people decide to beat him up again. And this time they didn't kill him enough. So when they said, "That's it, you demon brat, I'm not kill you," and Naruto just didn't want to die again, so said, "No, I'm not dying again." So I'm gonna say, since there's no anti-magic in this world, he actually has anti-chakra, sort of, maybe. So anti-chakra will allow him to take chakra away from people. He still has his normal chakra and all that, but I'm gonna give him like anti-chakra that he can actually use while even willing to even know that he's using it. Without him even knowing he's doing it. So he grabbed the guy in the face and started sucking all the chakra from the guy's face. The guy turned to pale, and the other ninjas tried to attack. Let me go through something first. So yeah, Naruto is now 7, and he didn't notice he took someone's chakra, and all the wounds that he took the chakra from, it was half the chakra from the Jonin. It wasn't a citizen, no, it was a Jonin. And the Jonin didn't realize that he got taken out like half the chakra. He just thought he just wasted enough chakra, trying to catch up to Naruto. But no, that chakra that Naruto took, he isn't gonna how can you say it? He isn't gonna receive it back, since he took 50% of the chakra of this Jonin, and this Jonin's chakra is not gonna be the same. He's gonna at least gaining chakra now. So yeah, that's happening. And he didn't realize it. But Naruto, when he took the chakra, it started healing his body. And he managed to get back to the house. And then he decided to go to sleep. And then when he woke up, he says, "Why should I live ever again? Why?" He was thinking of why is he living. And then a screen has popped up in his face, and it said, "Do this training to receive reward." And Naruto, since he doesn't have anything to do, he's gonna do the was it 25,000? No, it was a 10-kilometer run, the 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 this and that. That's how much he's gonna do. And so Naruto is doing it right now. And of course, he didn't do the 10,000. Was it 10? The take K run. Yeah. Yeah. Take 10. Yeah. 10,000 mile run or something. Kilometer run or something. So yeah, Naruto is doing this, and of course he didn't do that 10K run, and the day was over because Naruto isn't fit and all that. But Naruto, he got out at the night to do it, and Naruto just went to go do it because it said it ended at like 12 o'clock if he didn't do it. Because, the system still kind of like thinks he's a kid and all that. So yeah. And so Naruto does do it. He starts running and all that. And yeah. And Naruto does run, does do physical training and all that. And he runs only at the night because no villagers are there. The Jonins do see, not the Jonins, the root Anbus does see Naruto does train and run and do all this. And Naruto isn't like short like the last time. I think it was. Wait, let me search this. So Naruto has, yeah, I'm gonna say that his height when he starts the when he starts the academy, he's gonna be at least a little bit taller now. Don't know when he started the academy, but he is gonna be taller. And yeah. Naruto is gonna start going to academy later, but Naruto is training and all that with like the 10K run and all that. And of course he does get rewards, and those rewards are just points for him to put in the status. He knows how to do this. So of course the smart thing to do is to put it in he puts it so okay. All those points kind of gave him 10. He got, what's it called? So it's either intelligence, strength, agility, and stamina. Or I mean, sure, say chakra. So yeah, no, it's yeah. So it's intelligence, strength, agility, and instead of being magic or mana, it would be chakra. But Naruto has tons of chakra, so he doesn't need to put stats on there. So Naruto puts his points. So he has 30 points in total. And so he puts 15 in 15 in what's it called? Agility, so he can be quick as fuck. And wait, let me think about this. Let me so yeah, he puts 15 in what's it called? Agility, so it can be a little bit faster. And strength, he does put 10 on there on strength, and 5 on what's it called? What's it called? 5 on intelligence. So Naruto gets a little bit smarter than that now. And so yeah. Wait, let me get a piece of paper so I can get the status in this. So Naruto's chakra is gonna be 10,000, and I did say that his intelligence is 15, so of course he's smarter. His agility is now 10, and his strength is right now 5. Actually, no, wait. Yeah, that's what it is. So, yeah. So, that's his stuff that he has right now. And, of course, Naruto's smarter than the original canon because he has intelligence at 15. So, yeah. And, he did kind of went into his mindscape after a long day. And he has met someone in his mindscape. And that is, what's it called? Sam's has actually been met into his mindscape. Naruto was scared. He was like, "Who the heck are you?" Because he's going to his mindscape. And Sam's was like, "Hello, kid. I am Sam's the skeleton. And your name is?" And Naruto says, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki." And Sam's was like, "Oh, so your name is Naruto Uzumaki. My name is Sam Skeleton. And, hey, buddy. Would you like to hear a pun?" I don't know how to give him a pun, so yeah, just think of a pun and yeah, but I'm bad with puns. And so with that happening, um, Naruto kind of just feels terrible. That pun was so bad. And what's it called? He says, please stop." But what's it called? What's it called? So yeah, that happening, and of course, Sam's is just making him like cringe and all that. He's like, "Stop with the puns, please." So that happening, and Naruto is it's like, really, why? But he doesn't want to do any of that. So yeah, and he also has met another person. He has met 3 people in his mindscape. This is actually where Sam's is like, "Well, I'm not the only one here in your mindscape. There's other 2 people." Asta's the next one. Asta was like, "Hello there. My name is Asta." Us. I don't think there's a last name. So yeah, his name is Asta. My name is Asta. I am someone with anti-magic. an anti-magic knight. And Naruto's like, what? And also was like, I'm from another world. It seems like I got reincarnation to this world. And so, since there's no magic in this world, you got anti-chakra. You can still have your chakra, but your anti-chakra will absorb other things. Absorb it, or like slice through it, or just destroy chakra in general. And so Naruto's like, huh, that's actually pretty cool. And Asta's like, you also will get my grimoire, but since there's no magic in here, it will be like chakra instead. But you won't be. That sword won't be absorbing your chakra anytime. Because Naruto can switch from anti-chakra and chakra. So when he holds the Demon Slayer, it's going to hold it to have anti-chakra on his arms. So of course it won't absorb his chakra. So that happens. And Naruto decides to turn out the one big guy. And this guy is just like Sung Jin-Woo, then introduces him as Sung Jin-Woo, and Naruto's like, oh, hello there. And then he says, you have the abilities to see as like a player. And Naruto's like, what is that? No, and what's called Sung Jin does explain, and Naruto actually gets it because his intelligence is pretty kind of high. Yeah. And do I really want to give him like a chakra 10,000? No, I'm gonna give him 100 chakra, 100,000 chakra. It's actually bigger than the QB scene because he's main character, and why the fuck not? So yeah, he has that much chakra, and not even being the Chinchuriki, he just has that much chakra in general. He was special. And of course, Naruto looks at him and says, "So, what is your universe like?" Sung Jin does tell him about how he had to be a player and how he is a like he is a not God. I was about to say God, but he says that he is someone that like protect the human race, help the human race, and all that, and stop gates from opening. And of course, the gates are gonna start opening in Naruto's world, but not really at the same time. Naruto's just gonna have the key for him to just go in and be a god. It's not gonna open for any other person. I mean, unless you wanted to destroy like other fucking people. I mean, it'd be fun. just see Obito just getting fucked by. No, just kidding. Just seeing what's it called, Orochimaru just getting fucked by fucking orphan, just like not orphan. An orc, you just like ding, 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 ding. So yeah, what's it called? Sung Jin just doesn't. Sung Jin-Woo didn't tell him anything about the necromancer and all that. And Naruto's okay with that. He didn't get to anything about the powers or anything. And Sam does tell him about how, since I forgot to mention that Sam's forgot to tell him about the powers, Sam explains that you're gonna have my powers. Your eyes, one eye is gonna close, the other one is gonna start turning yellow and blue. And of course, you're gonna be able to summon my Gasters, my Gaster Blasters, and my Bones, and other abilities. Yes, so Naruto's gonna be able to summon other things like that. And you see here, so I'm not gonna be sticking with like Sam's abilities. I'm also gonna give him something else of Sam's. So also, he's not gonna also be having like, if you hit Naruto once, he's just gonna die instantly. No, he does have Sam's abilities, and also creation things of what he's gonna think about it. He does not have the whole one hit, he dead. No. So he doesn't have like those uh things and all that. Naruto will also learn how to teleport because fuck that. Fuck yeah. Teleport. Because it'll be funny. So yeah. So Naruto has been talking to all of these people, and he sees how they are really strong and all that. And he's gonna be starting the academy at 8 years old. So let's time skip a little bit, like a couple months. Naruto has been learning how to use his Sam powers, his powers from from Sam's. So he also been doing other like getting more points, and also got a key. And someone joined that told him about how if you go in there, you will have to fight a bunch of monsters and all that. So Naruto, Jesus Christ, I only have 10%. Oops. So Naruto is gonna be. He has points now, and right now um he has upgraded the points and all that. So his intelligence is now at what's it called? His intelligence are now at 20, and what's it called? Naruto has also been saving up points. He doesn't want to put all his points in just one. But someone did tell him like to put at least points in it because you don't want to be a little too greedy and then accidentally die in the dungeon. And Naruto thought about it and said, okay. So he has about 50 points, and he decides to put them in. He wanted to put at least 30 points, at least 15 on agility and 15 in strength. So Naruto strength is now at 20, and his agility is now at 25. So yeah. So that's happening. And Naruto is now stronger. Of course, he's now 8 years old, and he's a little bit taller than the original canon. And also he has freaking six packs and all that. He's been training a lot in a while. Did I say he was a couple of months? Yeah, it's actually a year. It's now a year. Naruto has been in dungeons. So let me go back into the dungeon. Since I'm not going to remember the half the things that happen in the dungeon, because I've been reading a lot and I've been reading other things. Naruto decides to go into a dungeon now. He goes into a dungeon. He just uses like his bathroom to go into a dungeon, and of course and all that. And so everything changed. He's in this place. Of course, Naruto also got a sword and all that, a katana. He kind of just stole it. He didn't care. Naruto can also use the gaster blasters. He can also use bones and all that. Yeah. Also, he also did get the grimoire, the demon grimoire. So instead of him using just a normal sword, he actually is gonna use the demon slayer from the grimoire. So also they're telling about the demon and all that. So Naruto has met the demon and all that, and the demon tell him, "Haha, kid, you won't be able to defeat me." And Naruto just says, "Who the heck do you think I am?" And so that's happening. He just says, "I don't care who you are," and all that. And so that's happening. And so Naruto is just okay with the demon. The demon's okay with him. And those whisker marks that he had on his face, he managed to get rid of them. He just managed to get rid of him. His hair turns black, and now it's not blonde no more. So the only one that kept tabs in Naruto is Danzo, and yeah, and the root Ambus. Kakashi's not keeping tabs on him because he doesn't know about Naruto and all that. What's it called? So yeah. So Naruto is training. Is not training. No. He is training, but right now he's in a dungeon. So right now he's destroying those like wolves that are trying to attack him, and he's easily killing them pretty easily. And so yeah. So Naruto is using the sword. He's also using the ability from Sam to kill the wolves so much easier. So yeah, I kind of got distracted a little bit. So yeah, Naruto is right now just trying to use his, what's it called? Sorry, I need water. I can't. Oh, I forgot to also mention this, that Naruto's Naruto's taking this dungeon right now before the academy starts. He's 8 right now, but he's gonna start the academy in 2 days. And so that's happening. Um. So yeah, he's taking the what's called the what they call it? What am I talking about? Shit. So yeah, he's taking the freaking the the going into the academy in 2 days, but Naruto's taking on this whole dungeon right now and easily destroying a bunch of wolves, and also he got the title of what's it called, Animal Slayer at least. Now, of course, he's using Sam's abilities pretty easily. Of course, I kind of waste some of his chakra a little bit. Also, he uses Demon Slayer with like the anti-chakra to kill them all. And now Naruto has. So I did say he only used 30 points on his 50 points. And I want to just say that Naruto now has about what's it called? He realized that all these wolves now has this white bar over their head saying that they're weak. They're now easier monsters to kill. And there's yellow and red, and there hasn't been any red except for the boss. Solo leveling, he has told him about that. So Naruto has 50 points. Well, he used to be. He had 50 points before. Now he had used 30, so 20, and now he had got 40 points. Because he's been leveling up pretty fast, and now he has about he got about 60 points. And since he got 60 points, he's now gonna be using. He's gonna be using 50 of those points to actually be much easier to kill things. So yeah. Oh, that thing just screwed me over. Wait, yeah, so Naruto has now 10 remaining points, but in those 50 points that he's using, he's putting in, what's it called? 10 in, 10 in, no, intelligence, 20 and 20 in agility, and so, agility, strength. And so, agility and strength. And chakra's fine still. Naruto has now 40 strength, 45 strength, agility, and about only 30 intelligence. So he's pretty smart, and he's also pretty strong and fast. So Naruto is completely blitzing through and killing a bunch of monsters using the title, and also he gets to like these yellow monsters that he easily bodies, and then he gets to the monster. And now, of course, this is what's it called? Naruto is going against of course, he isn't going against the same one. I'm not trying to use like the same thing of like what they use and not use what they use in the in what's it called in the webtoon. So he's going against not a dragon. He's going against a gorilla. He's going against a gorilla named King Gorushu. Yes, I have no fucking clue what I just said. But yeah, he's going against this monster. And of course, it has a red title and all that. No. He's going against a giant poisonous snake. But the snake has 2 heads. So of course, Naruto's going against it. And his sword is slicing through it pretty easily. He's also using the bones to crush him and all that. Or try to, like, at least pin him down. So Naruto can chop off both his heads. But Naruto is getting destroyed. But Naruto managed to grab one of the snake's head and the other one. And he sliced through one of the heads and then crushed the other head. So Naruto's like, I decide to win. So he puts his sword back into the grimoire and decides to get some items. He got that poisonous dagger. And I'm gonna say the snake was blue, so of course he's gonna have like this blue dagger. Blue and black dagger. And he also got some other items, but those aren't necessary right now. Okay, I'm just gonna say it right now. He has a item that will heal him at the same time. Well, like, no. It says that this will give him strength at the same time it will take away some health. Because it's poisonous. And another one was just some skills that he can use. So King Gochurugi just easily killed. So Naruto just managed to win and all that. And in that battle, he managed to get to level up. And he got 70 points. So he just said, screw it, I now have 80 points. And so he's gonna save it. Naruto isn't just being greedy, he's trying to be smart and tactical on how to do this. Sorry. So Naruto gets back home. He's pretty much has like his grimoire. He always keeps on like his side. He has a belt around it to keep it there. And he also put the sword back. And also he does have he does not use chakra magic. He does use teleportation to get back to the house pretty fast. And now it's 2 days time skip. So now Naruto's going to the academy. Hiruzen just put him in there. Wait, did I say Hiruzen? No, Danzo put him in there. Danzo does always goes to Naruto's house and see how he's doing and all that. So Naruto believes that Danzo should be Hokage. No. Naruto just sees that Danzo's actually someone that probably cares about Naruto, but the Hokage is someone that doesn't care about Naruto, so he doesn't like the Hokage title. He hates the Hokage title. He hates Hokage title, and he wondering who was his parents. But Hiruzen never told him, because Hiruzen doesn't like him. So of course, Danzo has seen his hair turn black, and of course, Naruto doesn't know why it turned black, but yeah. Danzo doesn't ask and says, well, my boy, tomorrow you're gonna have to go to the academy. And Naruto's like, wait, why? I'm not... And Danzo says, you must be stronger, right? You want to become stronger. Don't you want to show the villagers that you are strong now? And Naruto was hesitating. He was like, hesitated to say. And so Naruto just says, maybe. And so Danzo says, it seems like you still hate him. But it's okay, my boy. I will help you and all that. So Naruto's now going to the academy. Every girl is looking at Sasuke, and some don't like Menma because, of course, Menma is also arrogant, but people are looking at him. Some guys and looking at Suki, Izumi and what's it called, Narui. But Narui and Izumi actually became friends earlier than in the academy. Sasuke and Menma do not like each other. Naruto was the one that was going to the academy. He has no friends. He doesn't care about friendship and all that. He cares about just training and all that. So of course he's not going to be friends with no one in the academy. He doesn't care. He thinks it's just dumb and foolishness just to do this at least. And so he doesn't do it. He doesn't care. And so Naruto just goes to the academy and like doesn't care about anyone. So all the girls just looks at him and no one notices it's Naruto until what's it called? Uruka does just says Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto raises his hand. And every girl kinda just looks at him and doesn't see the whiskers. And also does not see his black hair or his like blonde hair. So of course all the girls are looking at Naruto just confused. And also since this is my own what if that I made, no one else suggested this. There's not, I don't know if there's gonna be a ship or not. Maybe. Just maybe. Actually, yes, there probably is gonna be a ship, but this is gonna be an OC character from not it's gonna be a character from Black Clover. Because of course Undertale there's no characters, I'm gonna put it. And of course, Soul Leveling. He really didn't like anyone. He didn't really care that much. So yeah. Naruto is right now just doesn't care. And I'm gonna say that so Naruto. Yeah, let me just say. So Naruto's actually been just been into school, not caring. He just really doesn't care anything. He just draws or writes, doesn't really care. He just thinks on his own. When he's looking up and he's looking at Aruka doing whatever explaining, he just thinks. And then the day comes where like they do tell Naruto to do a shadow clone. Or to do like the chakra and all that. And to see how much he has. And when he does, he kind of just stops midway to just say that he has. Why the hell did that happen? That he only has 50 amount of chakra down there. And so he just doesn't look like a very powerful person. He fails all the tests, he doesn't care, and yeah. Because Donzo there tell him, at the age of 12, you should definitely show them the true power you will hold. But right now, don't show them anything. Am I clear, my boy? And Naruto's okay with that. So Naruto never shows any of his abilities. So yeah. Also, this is now a one-time year skip, and now it's Naruto, he's 9, and everyone else is 9. And I forgot to mention that at the age 8 and all that, someone was actually transferred to the school, and they were just, it was just a person from a small family and all that. She had a kenkai about summoning water while they've been using any of that, but her chakras are very powerful because she has like this water which is pretty strong. And she does have like a book with her. And you already know who this person is. If you don't know, it's Noelle. It's Noelle from Black Clover. Now, this is the ship. Because fuck any of you trying to make me do a ship for any character and whatever and no gender bands. So this is Noelle from Black Clover. Because, yeah. Noelle and, what's it called? Asta? Yeah, I'm okay with that. So Noelle does sit next to Naruto, and Asta does have some vibes from her, and Asta in his mind and all that. And when Naruto is trying to think, Asta does speak to him, saying, "That girl right next to you, kind of giving me vibes of someone that I kind of know from my world. You see here, Noelle was reincarnated into this girl. And this girl's name is Noelle, not Sylveon. I'm not gonna put it. Noelle Uzumaki. She's also another Uzumaki. And this girl, she have the, of course, her hair isn't red. It's actually silver white. So it's like white. So you know how Noelle's hair is. So if you don't know, then I'm just like, I will explain it the best that I can, but no promises. So yeah, Noelle's hair is like white, I think so. White or purple, I can't tell. Yes, white. But some look like purple, but I can't tell. I'm not colorblind. Probably am, but hey, fuck it. So yeah, Naruto has talked to Noelle, but Noelle just talks to him about like notes and all that he took, and Naruto does take them, but he doesn't really care about them. He just gives it to Noelle, and you see here, Noelle kind of noticed Naruto, and she kind of gets a vibe of Asta, but also being much nicer and all that. So Naruto and Noelle kind of became friends. You see here how? It's because Naruto went to his own training spot and Noelle went to her training spot, but it seems like she didn't wanna, so she went to another one because there were some ninjas kind of following her and all that. Not ninjas following her, it was like some other people just using her training spot. So she went where Naruto was. And Naruto was practicing how to use his sword book. And of course it's like 5-leaf clover. So of course he pulled it out, and of course he has the Demon Slayer. And Noelle noticed this, and in her mind, the reincarnation Noelle, she says, "That's Asta's sword. How does he have it?" And Noelle goes up to Naruto, and Naruto was like, "What the? This is just a sword that I have." He kind of moves the book like right next to him, and just says, "Oh, this is nothing. This book is nothing." He wasn't floating at all. And Noelle was like, she kind of laughs, like, "Huh? Do you really think I don't know what that is? That's a grimoire. It's just like mine." Of course, she has her 3-leaf grimoire and all that. And so yeah, that's happening, and I'm gonna try to at least do this a 1 hour, at least, maybe more. So Noelle and Naruto kind of became friends at that. Like, they wanted to see if Noelle wanted to see if that was really not Asta's sword, and he does slice through the water dragon, and Noelle was like, "So that is what's it called Asta's sword." So Noelle does have her memories on how to go into that water water armor and the water spell and all that. She knows how to do that. So of course Naruto and Asta becomes friends. Good friends. Almost close to each other. Yeah. So, Imelo. Yeah. So Naruto also has been talking to Austin Demon, and of course the demon did tell him about how to do union. So Naruto's actually gonna learn how to do union much earlier. If you don't know what union is, then spoilers alert. Spoilers. So yeah, I don't know if half of you has read the manga of Black Clover, but if you don't like the spoilers, I suggest you click off. I mean, it's gonna be spoilers. So union is the fact that instead of being the commander of the demon and all that, you will actually just become a union bond. So both of you can share power together, instead of one just getting power from that power and all that. No. So how what's it called? Asta and Levi? Not Levi. What's it called? Not Levi. What the fuck did I call him? So of course Asta and Levi kind of become a union and all that, and they help defeat a demon god, pretty easily. But of course it kind of fucked up, and then the whole thing is kind of split. It's like a fusion together. If you think about it, it's like Dragon Ball. See, they both fuse and they do this, but they only have a limited time and all that. Yeah, that's what basically happened in the manga. But I don't know if you probably already seen it. I don't know if it's an anime right now. I've been just reading the manga most of the time. So yeah. Yeah. So Naruto is right now just trying to do union with Libe. And Libe just says, huh, so this is it. So yeah, it's like if Kurama and Naruto did the whole power of union. So they both go into KCM, they share the same chakra and all that. But instead it's anti-chakra like Libe, but anti-chakra with him. To go into union. So he almost managed, but he can't yet. So what's it called? Naruto also has helped Noelle in using her water magic more better and all that. Or should I say water chakra? So yeah. So yeah. Naruto is now I forgot to mention the whole Uchiha massacre still happened at Naruto when he's 9. And so what's it called? Sasuke became emo, and of course Izumi just didn't become emo because she didn't like the Uchiha half the time because her father was someone that really cared about power a lot. And so she thought the Uchihas were way too arrogant, so she really doesn't care. At least she gets to have her friend Naruto with her. So yeah. And Menma just thinks, what's up, you arrogant loser? And they keep fighting and all that before Aruka comes and all that. Noelle and Naruto became friends and all that. And when they're talking in the classroom one day, a bunch of guys kind of got jealous, and they kind of just looked at Naruto downstairs. But you know, if anyone really wanted to try, he would just blast them out of the goddamn distance. So no one actually does try because they don't know anything about Naruto's skills. Because Naruto's kind of ripped. He's kind of way too skinny and all that. So if they try, they're gonna absolutely get effed. Really bad. And yeah. So that doesn't happen, all that. Because Naruto does wear a jacket where it doesn't look like he's ripped, but he's actually is ripped. And yeah. Naruto is right now, so that happened, the Uchiha Massacre is now, we're gonna do so he was 10, no, he was 9, now he's 11. So it's almost 1 more year, and Danzo has seen the progress of Naruto and all that. Danzo has also told Naruto, can I see, like, the powers that you have and all that? And when he went to his mindscape, Sam says, sure, why not? They can't really do anything to us. Or, I mean, to you. So, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention that Naruto's level is right now level 32. Level 45 instead. So, yeah, he also done some other missions. And I did say that it was he was 9, he's now 11, so it's a 2 years time skip. And so his levels has also grown up. So last time it was 80 points that he only holds, so now it will be 160 points. And then he puts me think. So Naruto is now flip, I forgot the points. Wait. So now his points on intelligence is 70. So of course he's pretty much closely smarter than Shikamaru. And I just noticed it started raining, so I'm just gonna put my music because distraction. Yeah. So that's happening, and so wait. So Naruto's intelligence is 70, his strength is 88, and his agility is about 90. So he's extremely fast and smart and strong. So he kind of just rushes at people if they try to attack him. So of course, no one is able to attack him and beat him up. So almost has tried to like attack Naruto, but Naruto, he also has another dagger. He uses his swords, and he also uses his abilities, and uses the chakra to just destroy chakra easily. No one is able to touch him. Danzo seeing this, he's like, I wish this kid is already out of the academy so he can become a Ambu. Then he told Naruto, Naruto, my boy, what would you like to become? And Naruto straight up said, sorry, I'm gonna speak up louder because it's now raining twice as fucking hard. So either I'm gonna put my music a little bit higher than that. So Naruto is now, I don't know, people can hear me yet. Of course Naruto is now very strong and all that. And Danzo did tell Naruto, my boy, what would you like to become? And Naruto and straight up said, I would like to become a Ruambu leader. And Danzo looked at Naruto and says, you don't want to become a what's it called? A um what's it called? You want like to become a Hokage or like a Jonin or something? Naruto says, no, I do not want to become a ninja. I want to become a Ambu. And Danzo doesn't really want to put Naruto to training and become Ambu and start killing people. So yeah. So he says, well Naruto, if this next year anything happens, then how about this, Naruto? If the whole shinobi life doesn't work for you, then you will become a Ambu after that. Give it a couple of years. If it doesn't work, then you can become a Ambu very young. So of course that happens, and yeah. Um. So Naruto is right now just fighting fighting some Amos and all that. Noel also knows about Danzo, and Danzo's okay with Noel being in here. So Shinjui's eyes and all that. Of course, Danzo does have it because Shinjui did kind of give him his eyes because Lord, it was Hiruzen that wanted the what's it called, the Uchiha to be taken out, but because Itachi didn't tell him about the coup d'etat and all that. So it was mostly Hiruzen, that's the opposite, to actually go kill off the Uchihas. And so, with that happening, Shinsuke kind of gave him his eyes just in case, and kind of did give his other eye to Itachi. He said, "You will have him a good hand, right?" And Itachi said, "No, he has to." Itachi had to kill them all by himself. And so he did tell Izumi and Sasuke they gotta be strong enough. Izumi has 2 Tomoyas, and Sasuke has 1 Tomoya when that happened. Now, Sasuke doesn't know about his Sharingan. Izumi is the only one that knew, and she has 3 Tomoyas. And now, it's another 1 year time skip. And now they're all 12-year-olds. Even Noel did kind of said that I want to be with Naruto, and so I would also like to become a Ambu, Ambu. And so Don's was like, okay, which he doesn't want to become because he already knows how the world is, so he at least wants him to at least get some experience as becoming a ninja. So that happens. And what time is it? What day? So Naruto is now going to go graduate. And so did I say he was a level 42 right now? I should probably say that. Sorry, I just have to write this on so I don't forget. So he's 42 at 12 years old. So yeah. And when the test happens, he decides to show how smart he is. He also just released the Genjutsu. And he did tell Donzo about how Mizuki did try to like fail him and all that. And how Mizuki is like a traitor at least. And Donzo does see this and all that. And so they kind of kill Mizuki off real fast. And they tell Hiruzen that Mizuki was a traitor. And Hiruzen did kind of just kill Mizuki. And with that happening, Naruto is wait, let me check how much. Okay, 10%. Good enough. Not Naruto. Naruto is now taking the test. He doesn't need to do race Genjutsu. He extremely smart, passes pretty easily the what's it called? The test. And now it's the whole throwing the shurikens and kunais. And Naruto easily gets 10 out of 10 easily. Noel also gets 10 out of 10 easily. And Sasuke only gets 10 out of 9. And Menma gets 10 out of 8. 8 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. I don't know why I fucked that up. Shit. And what's it called? Of course, everyone got Zumi and Narwi got 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, and everyone else just got the same. So yeah. So now it's Narwi versus Izumi, Menma versus Sasuke, Naruto versus Sasakura, and actually no, Sasakura versus Noel, and Naruto versus who would I fight him? Ooh, Kiba. Yeah, screw it, Kiba's there. Of course, Sasuke wins against Menma pretty easily. Sort of, they just start fighting, and of course, they kind of won. Sasuke won. Izumi and, of course, Narui are holding back, so of course, Izumi let Narui win. Narui knows she let her win and all that. Because Narui knows that she has the Sharingan, the Three Tomoe, but she doesn't want to show it because her brother would get angry and all that. So that's why Narui did hold back also, because her brother would also get angry. And Narui actually knows that Naruto is her other brother. It's just Hiruzen tried to keep it away from her. But yeah, she only found this out. It was pretty easy. She found out who her mother was because she has red hair, and the fourth Hokage had a wife that had red hair. And then she looked at Menma, and Menma kinda didn't look like had red hair also, and so it didn't look like anything like the fourth Hokage. But Naruto had yellow hair and whiskers, and she just took out the whiskers, and it looked like the fourth Hokage. But Naruto now has black hair, and the whiskers are gone. And so she's kind of confused, but at the same time, she probably knows it because his last name is Uzumaki. So yeah. And Noel is an Uzumaki also, so she's kind of confused in that one now. But Naruto's extremely smart, and Danzo has told him about who his father was and who his mother was. And Naruto was angry at the fact that the villagers wanted just to hate him because his father and mother just put the Nine Tails and his two siblings. He already found out his two siblings are Menma and Narui. But he doesn't want to say shit. Menma's the only one that's lost. So yeah, Naruto went to go fight. No, it's what's it called? I'm in my. Uh. Why the hell did? Ah, shit. No, Nozel? No, Nozel. What's it called? Oh, wait, let me think about it. So yeah, Noel versus Sasquatch, and Noel just summons a water dragon out of nowhere and just throws it at Sasquatch. Everyone, all the guys were like, "Holy shit!" And Sasquatch was like, "What the boom?" Just easily destroy Sasquatch. Sasuke and Menma can't even do that. Narui and Suzuki can't even do that neither. And now it's Kiba versus Naruto. And Naruto isn't holding anything back. He wants to become an Ambu, a real Ambu, and he knows that killing is the only thing happening. So, when Kiba does try to attack Naruto, Naruto does not hold anything back. He trains with Ambus, and Ambus usually do hold back against Naruto, and that's why Naruto also holds back. But Naruto pulled out two kunais and was ready to stab. What's it called? Uh, Kiba, and Kiba was like, "Bring it, Naruto!" And Naruto just rushes at Kiba, just having the kunai right to his neck. And Kiba was like, "What the?" Pulls out the other kunai and stabbed him in the leg. Kiba yells out, "Ah!" And Naruto just doesn't care. Naruto just let go of the kunai and then grabs Kiba's arm and drains all the chakra from it. And Kiba was like, "What the?" And Naruto just grabs his other arm and grabbed Kiba's face and smashed him to the ground like he didn't care. He shows no sign of he gives a goddamn. And everyone's shocked. And Hinata was the one that got saved by Naruto. Naruto's scary as shit. He does not care. He destroyed the what's it called, the three Genin that was bullying, or the three bullies that were bullying Hinata. Hinata was scared when she saw how Naruto just beat up her classmate Kiba, and he doesn't care. He shows no remorse. But Noelle was like, "Yay!" And she's the one only clapping, like, "Yay, Naruto!" And everyone just looks at her like, "What the fuck do you mean, yay?" Did you not see how he almost murdered Kiba? Which Noelle just doesn't care that much. And they see why, because she almost murdered Sasquatch. And so with that happening, Uruka just had to pass them on. He's like, "Okay, well shit, these kids are too strong." So of course Naruto becomes Rookie of the Year. And of course, what's it called? Noah also becomes Rookie of the Year for the Kunoichi side. And Suki and Naru wanted to go up to Naruto and what's it called? Noelle. And Noelle was just like, "So Naruto, do you think that was a little too overboard?" While Suki and Naru are kind of just spying on them too. And Naru just says, "No, I don't really care. Aru almost shows no remorse to no one and does not care. Kill from the shadow, murder them before they can murder you." And Noelle just says, "Well, Naruto, you do know you're not a root Ambu yet." And Naru and Izumi are kind of scared of Naruto because Naruto wants to become an Ambu, root Ambu. And Naruto says, "Well, I don't want to become a ninja, but it seems that." And then he actually felt something. He's like, "Wait, Naru. I mean, not Naru." He said, "Noelle, do you feel that?" "Yeah, I do feel it." You kind of almost said his name. In fact, Naru was like, "Said whose name?" And of course, Noelle just threw a water. They both ran. They both ran to the forest first. They just ran to the forest, and of course, Naru and what's it called? Izumi both just chased after them. And when they managed to catch up to them, Naruto turned back and what's it called? Naruto and what's it called? Naruto and Noelle kind of turned back, and Noelle does a water dragon to attack Azumi. What's it called? Azumi and Naruto. They both managed to dodge, and Naruto's like, "Who the heck are you two?" And almost sliced both their heads off. He has two kunais right to their necks, and Naruto and Zumi was like, Naruto is trying to say Naruto, and Zumi says, "Naruto, what? We're just your classmates. Why are you attacking us?" Naruto doesn't care. He's like, "You people don't need to know why I'm here and why you chasing after us." So Naruto and what's it called? And Izumi just says, "We just wanted to know why you attacked Menma just coldly and didn't care." And also they wanted to know about Noelle, just amazing water dragon with the water around. And she doesn't want to explain anything. And Naruto just says, "You two really shouldn't went after us. You could have died easily if you would have explained why you were here." And then Izumi just said, "But that way you freaking beat up Kiba was brutal. Way too brutal. Like you wanted to fail on purpose." And no, this is that is true, Naruto. You did really want to fail on purpose. You wanted to see how smart you are, but also to fail on purpose, just so you can join. You know what? And Naruto says, "Yeah, I know. You do remember his promise, and you promised the thing." Naruto says, "I know." So he lets go of both of his kunais and then puts his hand into his face and says, "I know, I know, I know. I promise him." And what's it called? Um, no one just says, "Well, Naruto, tell them sorry." And it's like Naruto says, "Wait, why am I telling them sorry when you threw a freaking water dragon at them?" "Well, at least I didn't have a kunais to their necks." And Naruto says, "Fine, I am sorry for you two to follow me." He just said it like that. He just doesn't care. And of course, Naruto just says, "Why did he say it like that?" And Naruto says, "Well, I don't care." Because don't really care. And so, Izumi and, what's it called? Naruto are just looking at Naruto saying, "Do you not care becoming a ninja?" Some almost were watching this just in case they both try to report to Hiruzen and all that. And Naruto then explained that, "If you don't say anything to Hiruzen, I will not kill you." And they say, "We weren't even gonna say anything." Naruto says, "Naruto." And Naruto says, "Yes, what do you want, Naruto?" She says, "So, I know we're, I know you're my brother." That's what Naruto said. And Naruto's like, "How the fuck did you find the information to know that?" And Naruto's like, "I knew it, so I am right." And Naruto's like, "How the fuck? I thought Hiruzen would be smarter than that. I guess he's too retarded to do that." So Naruto's like, "No, no, no, no. I found out by easily being a ninja. I sneaked in and looked at my files. And also looked at the Fort Okage that Hiruzen has, and then looked at you when you were still had yellow hairs and those whiskers. I took up the whiskers and you look like the Fort Okage." And Naruto says, "No shit, does Menma knows about this?" And Naruto says, "No, no, no, Menma does not know about this." So Menma and Sasuke are walking, just saying, "Where's Izumi and Naruto?" I guess they're doing stuff. And of course, the girls are trying to chase after them, but they always just lose to them pretty easily. And Naruto's like, "Jesus Christ." And Izumi says, "Wait, so Naruto's your brother?" And Izumi says, "Yeah." And not Izumi, is Naruto says, "Yeah, that is my brother." And of course, Izumi says, "Huh, now that you think about it, you two do not look anything the same." "Well, that's because we have, I'm Kushina's daughter and he's Minato's son." And Naruto says, "I am no one's son. I'm just someone." And Naru's like, don't try to bullshit me. It's like, fine. And Noelle's just like, she's kind of laughing. She's just looking at this and laughing. And then Naru explained like, but wait, Noelle, which are you even from our family members? I mean, are you even our sister or something? And Noelle says, no, I'm not. I'm a Uzumaki, but I'm an Uzumaki with another bloodline. I'm just someone that has Uzumaki blood in me. And that's why I have the last name. So yeah, Noelle has another bloodline instead of being Uzumaki, and that is the what's it called? Not the Yaoi family? No, what is it? The one that Haku had, the ice styles and all that. Yeah, she's also from that. So Norui and Izumi kind of just talk Naruto. Naruto does explain this and that, and Noelle says, "I'm Uzumaki with like another bloodline, but I don't know which one was it again." And Naruto says, "That is true. We don't actually know. You do know how to use ice though." And Izumi and Naruto says, "Ice. I don't know." And so Donzo does explain that to Hiruzen that maybe Narui, Izumi, Noel, and Naruto can be in the same team. And Hiruzen says, why Naruto in there? Well, I mean, he got Rookie of the Year. That could just be a fluke. And then, it's a well, you want to keep the other Chiha with Menma and Sasuke in the other one. And they say, fine. But wait, who will even lead this team of yours you wanna pick then? And Donzo says, well, I wanna lead the team. And Hiruzen was like, why you? Well, you see here, unlike you, I have seen Naruto skills. And Hiruzen was like, you do realize I'm the Hokage of this village. And Donzo says, yes. But you see here, do you get the council improved? Hiruzen said. And Donzo says, why yes. So the two elders kind of just said, let him be the Jonin. He would definitely teach these youngsters how to become a good ninja. And Hiruzen was like, fine. So of course, the team is gonna be Team 12. Yeah, Team 13. Team 13. And of course, Team 13 is gonna be Naruto and all them. Yeah. So they explain the next teams the next day, and of course the same teams and all that. And in Team 7, he says, for Kakashi Hatake, Team 7, Sasuke, Sasukura. Like, Sasuke's like, no, Menma, Uzumaki. And Menma's just, fuck no. Team 13, Noel, Naruto Uzumaki. And Noel and Naruto Uzumaki, it's like, yes. Izumi Uchiha and Naru Uzumaki. And they're wondering, wait, why are there 4 teams? And Naruto says, well, I would like to, and they were complaining and all that. And Naruto says, cough, cough. Can you all shut the fuck up already before I murder every single one of you to make sure you only got 2 people on your teams? And everyone shut the fuck up. They're like, oh shit, Naruto's ready to murder someone. He says, I'm actually gonna do this. Okay, he said it on a demonic voice. He was like, will you shut the fuck up? And all of them was like, what the hell? Naruto was like, if none of you shut the fuck up, I'll kill every single one of you to show you the true demon power. And Noah was like, so that must be Libby. And she does know about Libby. And Libby does just like, I like that kid. And Sam's like, you should actually give him a panos at the same time. Naruto's like, oh fuck no, I'm not doing that. He's like, damn. So that happens, and everyone shut the fuck up at the same time. And so Ruka was scared about that. Okay, so your team 13 and your team leader is He looked at the board and it said Donzo. Donzo. And Naruto says, Donzo. He's like, why is he? And he didn't ask, he just waited. Lord Donzo did assign one of the what's it called? Root Anbu leaders to become the leader for temporary until he just wants to learn and see the skills that Naruto can learn and all that. So Donzo also does know about the whole power system, about he can only enter dungeons and all that. And yeah. So yeah. He also did explain to the elders how Naruto has his power. Very powerful power. And the elder says, yeah, the Nine Tails. Donzo said, you do know that he doesn't have the Nine Tails, instead it's Narui and Menma. That's why they get Izumi Uchiha to be in our team. And they see, oh, I see. So just in case you got Berserk and that, yes. You don't want two Uchihas on one team and two Nine Tails in one team. So yeah, that happened. But he just wanted to pick Naruto and Izumi because they were the most ones that were kind of calm and they didn't be arrogant way too much. So that's why Donzo picked him. He didn't want to pick Menmo and the others. So what's it called? And Kakashi got there late. Of course, Narui and Izumi are talking in the corner and all that. And Noel and Naruto are talking. And then Sasuke really wants to know about Naruto's true strength and all that. And he wanted about to approach him and all that. Until Kakashi got there. It's like, hello there, team. Why is there 7 of you? And they said, oh, we're Team 13. They're raised up Team 13. And your team's right there, Team 7. And Kakashi wasn't informed Team 13. There was 13 teams. So, he says, okay, then who's your Jonin leader to Team 13? And Naruto says, well, he's right behind you. And Kakashi was like, what do you mean right behind me? And what's it called? Donzo say, Hatake Kakashi, can you please move out of my way? And Kakashi recognized that voice and says, what? Donzo, what are you doing here? And Donzo says, well, Kakashi, I am gonna be a Jonin sensei. And Kakashi was just dumbfounded, like, wait, what the fuck do you mean? And Kakashi was like, what the heck do you mean? And Donzo says, well, I'm gonna become a sensei. A Jonin sensei to, of course, Team 13. What do you think? Since you're also a Jonin sensei. And I should definitely go now. He's like, come on, Team 13. We will now go to the next, to the training area. So of course they're going and all that, and Izumi and Naruto are following over there, and of course Team 7 goes up, and when they're following, Donzo says, I would like to say something. Izumi and Naruto, do you know the body flicker? They said, yeah, why? Good. Now meet me in Team Ground 13. Yes, I'm gonna say there's a Team Ground 13. So yeah. So they get there. Well, no, I'm gonna say, yeah, Team Ground 13. And so Donzo flash like does not flash. He does a body flicker, and Noel body flickers, and Naruto looks at Naruto and Izumi saying, "Do you really have body flicker?" And they say, "Sort of. We don't really have it perfect that much." Naruto basically goes behind them and grabs both of them, and then like both just touch both their heads, and then just body flickers. And she was like, "What the?" And Naruto just says, "There, Donzo." Donzo said, okay. So they must have not have it completed. The body flicker. And, yeah. And Danzo said, well, that's interesting. So he does. Oh shit, 5%. What the hell did I? Oh shit. Oh, Sunset Society made another video. Oh. Let me get my charger. Just listen. I'm at least do this 2 hours. So yeah. So yeah, 2 hours. I'm gonna do this. So Naruto is going and telling about Danzo that Danzo did explain. I would like to know about your likes, goals, and dislikes, and other things, dreams. And then he says, I will go first. My name is Danzo Senju. I think it was Danzo Senju, right? And so, I think it was a Senju clan, right? So yeah, it's Danzo Senju. I'm gonna just say Senju. Fuck it. He's a Senju in this one. I think so. What's Lord Danzo's last name? Wait, kinda. Okay, wait. So yeah, Naruto. Danzo is Danzo Senju. I'm gonna just say he's the Senju in this one this time. So his name is Senju Danzo. My dream is to become Hokage. My goal is to help the Hokage. Not really. He just doesn't like the Hokage. No, his goal is to protect the Hidden Leaf Village. Um, then he says, my likes are my root members, Naruto, and of course, why the hell did I forget her name? Uh, Noelle. Noelle here. And I like the people here. Not really. Then he said, my dislikes are people that hate Naruto and Noelle. And also just hatred and also hatred and how people just are disgusting creatures at the same time. So yeah, that's what he said. And then he points at Izumi. Izumi says, my name is Uchiha Izumi. Izumi. And her goal is to figure out why her dreams are to become Hokage. Her goal is to figure out why her brother killed the clan, and her likes are Narwi, uh, non-arrogant people and all that, blah blah blah. And her dislikes are her brother and her like twin brother Sasuke, and not and Menma, and she hates arrogant people and all that. And also sees, it then tells, what's it called? Narwi's dream is to, Narwi's, Narwi's dream is actually to become Hokage. Also, her goal is to protect people that she loves and cares. And her likes are like Izumi, Naruto, and also Noelle. She likes anyone that are nice and kind. She hates arrogant people, Menma, and Sasuke. Then he points at Naruto, and Naruto says, my name is Uzumaki Naruto. And my dream is to become the strongest, the title of God of Shinobi. Or, yeah. And also sees, this kid really wants to go that big. He wants to at least get the title of either Uchiha Madras or Hashirama Senju. Interesting. And then he explains how his goal is to protect people that he loves. His likes are Noel and Narui and Izumi because they are not arrogant. He hates arrogant people. He hates people that are way too cocky and way too full of themselves and all that. He hates also a bunch of villagers because he hates him because they all abuse him. He hates Hiruzen also. And also says like that. Noel says, my name is Noel Uzumaki. And Danzo also knows about her clan, so Uzumaki and the Yaoi family, I think so. The Yaoi clan or something. Yaoi, I think so. The one that Haku was in. Naruto and she says her dream is to become her dream is to go with someone and be with someone forever. Her goal is to protect the ones that she loved, and her likes are Naruto, Uzumi, Narui. They became friends over a while. And Danzo. Naruto also said Danzo. And her dislikes are Menma people and people that are just weird to her. So yeah, that's where dislikes are. So that's happening. And yeah. What to call I gotta do something. So Naruto is no Naruto. I mean Noel was the one that was explaining all that last. And then Donzo says, well, I'm gonna do a bell test. And there's only 2 bells. So come get me. And so Izumi, Nari knows this already bell test, and Noel and Naruto already know this is bell test. So they already looked at each other and say, and so Norway does a wind style gaze palm and pushes what's it called Izumi to Danzo activate Sharingan's, and Danzo managed to body reflector away. Naruto managed to get through him with his 90 points of agility and managed to grab the bells. Well, not grab the bells. He managed to punch Danzo. Danzo managed to block. Noel threw a water dragon on him, and he managed to dodge also that. He got hit by a fireball, and then Naruto just speed blitzes him and grabbing the 2 bells, breaking them, and then giving to each other teammate. And say this is how we won. Donald's just like, dang it, Naruto. Okay. Your assignment, what's it called? Your teamwork is perfect, so we are probably gonna be doing D rank missions for a while until we do a C rank later. So yeah, that's happening. And no. So Naruto is what you call. So they are starting next week to do it's called. They're starting next week to do the D rank missions, and Naruto does do his normal body workout. He got a reward to go do a what's it called? A another dungeon. So he did tell Dons about it, and so Dons knew, and Noelle already knew, so she had to go wait at his house. Yes, Naruto has a house instead of apartments because Donzo helped them out. And Narui and what's it called? Azumi wanted to go live on their own instead of being with their brothers. And so then they ask Noelle if we can live with you, and she says she's actually living with Naruto, but there's 2 other rooms. So yeah. So they go live with Naruto. And then they said, where's Naruto? Naruto's well, he has to go do something. And what's called Noelle isn't gonna say anything because she already knows what she's gonna do and all that. And Naruto just runs towards the dungeon he's gonna do, and It's just another dungeon he's just gonna go defeat. When was it where he was gonna do? Wait, let me do something. So Naruto goes to the dungeon, and this dungeon is where he just does another dungeon run. He just gets some stuff and all that. And it was pretty easy. He goes back home, and now he leveled up. Now he's at least he was 42. Now he leveled up to 46. He got more points. Sorry, I'm just writing this. And he's now he's 46. He easily just defeated that. And he got points, but he put it later. He got about 32 points. Not in total, but he got the 32 points from it. And so that will make... so he got 32 points from there, and now he's at 59. He will use it later, if ever does need it. So yeah, I must still think of like what kind of things I want to give him, because I have things in mind of what I'm gonna give him, but I don't know if I really want to give him. I don't know if I want to give him a shadow necromancer. Maybe. So yeah. Or maybe I want to give him some other classes. Yeah. So Naruto is right now, he goes back to his house, and then he realized that Narui and Izumi are in their pajamas. They're just sitting on the couch, and I got just watching TV. Bro, I don't remember if they watch TV in the back then. So yeah, they're watching TV, and of course, Noel's they're just also there. And Naruto walks in, and he says, "What the fuck?" And Noel and Izumi looks up and says, "Oh, Naruto." And Naruto's like, "What the fuck are you doing here, sis?" And Izumi Chia. And they say, "Noel says we can live here. We actually just wanted to live away from our other brothers." And Naruto says, "Oh, for fuck's sake, fine, you can stay here." Of course, Naruto has like ripped stuff and all that. Like he got a rip on his like jacket and all that. And they say, "So what happened to you?" Naruto says, "None of your business. Leave me alone. I was just training." Noelle, she already knows that's complete bullshit, but she's not saying anything. So yeah, this is where I'm actually gonna leave it off. I know this is a little longer than almost any other What If I did. Yeah. Actually, no, I'm actually not going to leave it off here. No. I'm going to keep going. So, Naruto is 1 year, not 1 year, 1 week time skip. And they are doing the same mission, and they are easily passing it. And so, Hiruzen decides to give them a C rank mission. And so, yeah. What's it called? So they go on a C rank missions. What's it called? Donzo they told some Ambus to also come with along, just in case he doesn't trust this drunk guy. And yeah, they are going, and yeah. So Tazo tried to talk shit and all that, but Naruto says, "If you want to die, you better shut up." Then Tazo shut up and all that, and so they decide to go to the wave art. So yeah, that's not Team 7's gonna do it, but it's Team 13. So yeah. So they go there, and Naruto realized the puddle, and he just said, "Fuck it." And he summons a Gaster. What's it called? Don's already knew about his gaster, and he just says, "Go ahead, Naruto." And Naruto says, "Gaster, blaster." Shoom. He shoots two blasters at the puddle, and the two guys that were trying to hide in the benches already got obliterated. And says, "Good, Naruto." And so they walk forward. And the two almost manage to grab the two Chunins and to interrogate him. And yeah. And Izumi and Naruto are shocked with Naruto's power. Naruto isn't really caring. And Dawn's a distance a thing coming towards them. And they all duck. They say, "Duck, all of you." And so all of them duck. Except for Naruto. He pull out his what's it called? His book and his Demon Slayer. And just blocks the giant sword. And Zabuza was like, "What? Interesting, kid. Interesting." And so Naruto and Zabuza decides to just fight each other. Naruto is easily bodying Zabuza. Even with the giant heavy demon slayer sword, he's easily bodying Zabuza pretty easily. And of course Naruto and Izumi were about to jump in, but Noel stops them and says he got this. Now, Haku did kind of put two Senbons, and Noel notices that this person's a traitor and all that. And also, before doing anything, the two Ambos tried to attack her. Not her. Yes, you know, Haku's a girl in this one, because I'm gonna keep forgetting there's a guy, but it's a girl. Because, fuck it. That's probably the only gender bend I'm gonna make, because I get confused also when Haku's not a girl or a guy, and I always keep mixing it up. There is a her. Fuck it. No, wait. No. Haku has a sister named Hakin, and she almost got attacked, but Naruto says, "Wait. You two cannot attack them." And was just says, "Okay, yes, sir." And also says, "What are you doing?" Naruto goes up to Hakin and Haku, and of course goes up to Zabuza, and then puts out the Senbons, and then decides to talk to them. He wants to talk to them. He says, "How about this? I'll help you kill Gato and give you the gold if you guys decide to work for the Leaf Village." And so Danzo says it's a little crazy, but this is Naruto. He has a very, very, very nice voice just to talk to. So yeah. And so he managed to pursue Hakin, Haku, and Zabuza to join. And so yeah, that happens. And Naruto said, "Okay, Noel, you want to go help me kill them?" Noel says, "Yes." And Zabuza says, "Okay, you two better come back later." So of course, Donzo told the two Amos to hold the Zabuza and all that, and get to Tazuna's house. So yeah, that happened. Naruto gets there, and he uses the anti-magic form. Of course, it isn't like that one form. It's this form. He's in that form. He isn't in the uniform yet. And then he goes and kills multiple, and does Black Tornado, and just kills them all. Except for Gato. What's it called? Min? No. Noelle, she also just blasts a bunch of the other guards and kills them easily. And they look at Gato and says, "Die." And slices through his head and easily just gets all the gold and then goes back. Yeah, I'm changing that. And yeah. Wait, I gotta go check something. So Naruto and Noelle get all the gold, and they go back to Tazuna's house, and they show that Tazuna's dead. I mean, not Tazuna. Gato's dead, and Tazuna says, "Yay, no more problems." And they do give the gold to Zabuza and, of course, Tazuna and all that. And Zabuza says, "Well, kid, you just killed them easily. Jesus Christ." They know some leaf villagers, some leaf ninjas were colder than mist ninjas. And Noah just says, Yeah. Hakim is the only one kind of youngest, so like closest to Naruto's age. So yeah, this is also gonna be maybe another. Yeah, maybe. So yeah. Now Naruto is not gonna be one of them. Also, Izumi is not gonna be another one. So yeah, there's just gonna probably be Noel and probably Hakim. But yeah. So yeah. Uh. Yeah. So they are right now talking, and Naruto does help them in the bridge and all that. So that happens, and they did it in one day, and easily goes back to the village, and then they have a 1 month time skip. No, not 1 month time skip. They have a 1 month to train and get stronger, and then take the tuning exams. So Azumi and Narui and Naruto and Noel wanna become what's it called? Wanna go into tuning, and so since there's also what's it called, Hawking and who's in 6 1, you know Hawking can also be in your team. And so yeah, Hawking's now on their team. I know it's 5 people, like Jesus Christ. Like screw it. It doesn't have like how Naruto said, but yeah, there's there. But yeah, that's happening. And so now Hawking does show Noelle some ice and all that because she does feel like high ice release is in what's it called Noelle, and Noelle does tell her that yeah, I have ice, but I don't know which bloodline that is. And Hagen does say that it's probably from my bloodline, since yeah, I don't remember what their clan was, but yeah. So yeah, that's what it is, and so they train. Narui and Izumi train. Izumi's trying to get her Monikyo and all that, and of course Narui's trying to get her chains, and Naruto is now going into a dungeon. He is now going to go get his classes. The classes he's gonna get. He told Donzo that. And Donzo said he was okay with that. And yeah. As I was just doing this, he's doing a freaking community service and all that. And then Haku did not kill anyone. Yeah, Haku. He is able to become a Chunin easily. So yeah. So I'm gonna say that he does go in. Yeah. So Naruto does go into the dungeon as our day, and he doesn't know how long it takes. So think of 1 month. That's before the tuning exams. So yeah. This is where I'm actually gonna leave it off because yeah, and I know it's probably almost 2 hours, but yeah, whatever. Have a so yeah, this is the 200 specials. Yeah, I don't know even if it's gonna fit. I'm probably just gonna put it in a read description or something. Um, so yeah, have a nice potato day, potato night, potato sleep, potato something, potato, and potato. I am done. My voice hurts. Didn't expect this to actually hurt my voice way too much, but hey, I did it. Probably. Well, have a nice potato day and potato night.